Well, hey, folks, Brian here. Welcome back to Wax Trash Treasures. Nice to see you. Nice to be seen. Always great to be part of your day. Uh, I watched a video yesterday which I thought was really thoughtfully put together, if maybe a little bit angry. And that was a video by Neo Cards and Comics. I'm going to link it here in the description to the video. But basically, it was talking about the NBA Prizm Victor Wembanyama rookie card. For those of you who have been living under a rock, and if you have, honestly, congratulations, because it's really difficult to survive living out under rocks unless you are some sort of lizard or maybe a salamander of some kind. If you haven't been paying a lot of attention, the hobby is up in arms, and I think probably rightfully so, about this year's Prizm release. Now, Prizm isn't supposed to be on shelves for another month yet, but there have been some leaks. There have been some early placements out on store shelves. That's been documented on Facebook and by photographs and such. But the thing that is bothering people is the Victor Wembanyama rookie card, which is quite frankly kind of low budget. Yeah, we'll frame it that way. It's very it's light on the post processing. There you go. That's the best way to say it. It was shot in front of a curtain. And that's okay, honestly. A lot of these guys, they have their photos taken for cards before they've ever stepped on an NBA court. And this is true, too, of baseball players. A lot of baseball shots are actually taken at spring training. And this is true of football players, too. The best example probably is the Jerome Bettis rookie cards, which feature him in his training camp garb. So, it's not a shock to see a player whose rookie card is not an action shot from a live game. So Victor Wembanyama and all of the other rookies for Prizm had their shots, and this is for all of Panini's products, had their photos taken in front of a black curtain, and then on a hardwood-esque floor. I don't actually know. But if you look at the card, and I'm going to pop it up here, you can see that the curtain is still in the card. They didn't edit that out. And on the floor, you can see cables, which I assume are things like power cables for lamps for the photo shoot and such. And clearly, Panini was mailing it in. It's just obvious Panini could not have cared one iota less. They're losing their license for the NBA sooner rather than later. I think next season is their last season as the NBA card producer, and clearly they don't care. And I spent a lot of time, and a lot of energy, frankly, picking on Panini because, as I have said, they are a garbage company run by garbage people. There are fewer garbage people now than there used to be because they got hired away by Fanatics, the subject of one of Panini's multitudinous lawsuits against Fanatics. But really, what matters here is the guys who are left in the office are just phoning it in. They did not do any post-processing on this image. I mean, maybe they boosted the white balance, but I'm doing that on my cell phone with this video right now. So, it's not like it's hard to do that. And, maybe they adjusted, some other colors and buffed out some blemishes, but for God's sakes, I mean, they could not have done a worse job if they tried. And this is especially terrible because, to be honest, Prizm is the flagship product for Panini basketball every year. This is the product that people want. This is, as Neo pointed out, right, the Prizm Silver is the go-to measuring stick for rookie cards for an NBA player, and it has been for a decade or more. And here, Panini is just saying, fuck it. We don't care. Have another drink. Why not? And it's a terrible card. But, it can be made better. And this is the second part of the video that inspired me. I actually think that Neo had a great idea a couple of minutes into his video when he said, hey, custom card creators, can you make it better? Can you make a picture can you make a card of them phoning it in? So, I went online. I went to an online AI image generator. I use Night Cafe. I happen to, there's lots of other ones out there, right? Like people use Midjourney or Dolly or whatever. I picked Night Cafe because it's free and easy. And let's see what I got. So first, we're going to pop them up here. I guess we'll move my video. Anyway, so we'll pop them up here. So the first one I got, let's put Wemby on an NBA court. So I asked for an NBA court image, a basketball court, and this is what we got. This is the replacement background, and this is how it looks on the card. And frankly, it looks pretty good, right? Look, a hell of a lot better than Panini's does. So then I said, well, how about we just put him in front of sort of more of a, let's put him in front of a nature scene. I asked for a nature scene. So here we go. We've got Wemby in, I guess it's the Alps. I mean, I don't honestly know what mountains that the thing was looking at, when it designed its new mountains. So we'll say it's the Alps, right? I mean, he's French. There are the Pyrenees and the Alps in France. So here we go, Wemby in front of the Alps. And then, just for fun, because Panini's just mailing it in, Wemby at a post office. In other news, Victor Wembanyama posted his very first triple-double ever in his career the other day. So congratulations to Victor. It's a great accomplishment, and he did it in only 21 minutes of playing time, so that's fantastic. But, Panini? No. Just no. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment down below. How'd I do? What do you think of my cards? And I bumped my armature. We'll see you next time.